Hello everyone, welcome. This is going to be a tutorial video of my deep desert base design that I use. Recently I made a video of my deep desert setup as a solo player, so this video is going to be an extension of that, just doing a step-by-step build tutorial of that base design. The base is not very complex, it is pretty minimalistic. I will consider it more as a starter base. It is able to accommodate everything that you need. There's plenty of space for an assault ornithopter as well as a scout ornithopter. There's also plenty of room for a large ore refinery, a medium chemical refinery, as well as the medium spice refinery. And at the top you can put plenty of utilities as well as 3 to 4 large wind traps. If you want to know more about my entire process and setup when I go to the deep desert, you can check out that previous video. So now let's start with how to build this base. And I am building this in Haga Basin just to make my life easier, and I made a duplicate to show you guys everything that you need to do. So after you put down the Safi, make sure don't move the Safi because it is going to be at the center, and what you want to do is put 4 foundations pointing to the center of the Safi. That will be the center so that we can maximize the entire 10 by 10 square. So once you get the 4 squares in the center, we are going to start with the ramps. You're going to be putting ramps, 2 ramps on 3 of the sides. You are going to leave one side empty for ramps just facing down, plus a door for the buggy. And we're gonna do another corner ramp here. Let me remove this. Let me put this inside. And if you need further ramp, you can do additional ramps. This is for the buggy as a just in case. Now that we have an update, it makes more sense to take the buggy to the deep desert. So that's why this is here below. So this is your foundations, pretty simple, 4 blocks in the middle with the ramps facing outwards, corner ramps on the side. I am using corner stairs on 2 of the sides just for walking down, but you can keep it the same, use ramps, it will be all good. I am using plaston here for the foundation because you do take damage in the deep desert when there is a large storm. So we're going to do a little bit of a wall here. This area here will be for power generators. So you can fit, I think, about 6 or 7 on each side. Just a few more walls on top. And an additional wall here to close it. And I'm gonna build this one. Build the one on the other side. And basically we will continue here with additional ramps. So it is going to be 2 floors of ramps. We're going to leave this side empty for now. We're gonna do something else. Alright, now we have the second floor almost ready. We're gonna create stairs here. this here, we're gonna begin the section of that room, of the area that is hanging. So this is going to be the floor of all of that, where all the refineries are going to be. We're gonna close it up just like on the other side. And we're gonna continue all around. You could make this bigger if you prefer, like a wider. But we're gonna close this out. And this is going to be the area where you put your refineries and all of that. So this area is basically the opposite of where the garage entrance is. So as long as you have that, you're good to go. And then we're gonna start filling up the floor. So up the stairs here is where the main floor, the hangar, begins. So all you have to do is fill up this area completely all the way. Leave the corner. The corner is going to be a ramp corner, and just continue filling up the entire floor. So now that we're complete with this area, we can start continuing building here. And you can use obviously different parts if you prefer. If you don't have the observer wall, you can use a different one. But we're going to raise this all the way 1, 2, 3, 4. The reason 4 is because it is the height, the minimum height to get the large spice refinery in here. So that's why I made 4. 4 plus half of the ceiling. So we're closing just the ceiling. And out of materials, let me go get some materials and I'll be right back. We're gonna continue with the roof. So after I do the roof, I'm gonna go up and show you guys what I'm doing, because you might not be able to see very well from below here. Alright, just a little bit of a design choice. So the sides are just regular roofs, but in the middle I am using the half steps just to kind of create some kind of exhaust vent type of thing. So it's just a design choice. And now that we have that area done, we're gonna continue inside closing this. So we have also a lot of ramps right on the side that kind of expand, they find out more. So we do more corners, corner ramps, and ramps that face out. I'm gonna close out with a wall. And now we're gonna bring all the ramps back in. Again, I am also using some of these observer stairs just for looks, plus they kind of allow a little bit of light in. If you have them, you can use them, otherwise you can replace it with something else. So we have all of that. We're gonna close this here with wedge walls, regular wall, and another wedge wall at the top. Then in here, a corner wall. We're gonna close it with a square wall, and at the top here, above the corner wall, what I have is a corner ramp. And we have another ramp, which is the in walls. This is an inwards corner, and I am also using stairs just for the look, but you can use, you know, a corner ramp. That is okay too. So that kind of creates this shape that we have here. And we do exactly the same on the other side. We're gonna start filling this area with the inwards, but not all the way. So keep in mind, it's not all the way like the outside. I do have stairs here that will lead to the top of the roof. So we are just preparing some stairs for now. So okay, so these are stairs that will go all the way to the top of the roof. No ramps here, obviously, and we're gonna continue ramps here. So the corners are going to be all the same. We also have walls in the middle, and then we bring in the ramps. So we're gonna do the same here. And probably let's finish these corners here. Corner wall, another corner ramp here, and we have another corner stairs here. All right, so that kind of creates, well, we're missing one here. And let's finish up this side as well. All right, perfect. So let's get these. All right, so we have that. Also, make sure to put a column in here. This is for structural purposes, otherwise you won't be able to fill up the entire ceiling. So I have a column right here. It's not exactly at the center because I think the game doesn't allow it right at the center, so it has to be here. But yeah, it's a little bit off to the center, but you can actually put it here, or if you prefer put it there as well, that's okay too. All right, let's continue. Let's finish up this area before we move on to the ceiling. So we have additional walls. This is just a corner to fill up that gap. And we have some floors here that we need to close. So the corner wedge walls, and then fill up the areas here. We do not want people to be able to walk in, even though this is PvE. So we're gonna do more walls here. Close it. Another wall here. Another wall here. And we're gonna close it. Alright, so okay, so this is good. Let's start filling up the entire ceiling before we move on to the very top. And I am using observer floors for the middle, just for looks. So if you have them, you can do so. If not, you can just use regular floors. All right, perfect. So now we have almost the majority of this pretty much done. So the entire first floor, the hangar area, the area here for all the refiners, all of that is done. And the only thing that we have left is the very top floor. So we're gonna basically do another roof, kind of like what we have here, but we do a smaller one here. So we're gonna add additional just walls, just one floor of walls. This is just so that you have a place to come out. And I run out of material, so I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Let's continue. So we're gonna close this out. Another corner here, a corner here, and a door here. And we can start now closing in the roof. And I am doing the same. I'm using regular roof, and in the middle I am actually using half stairs. Just to kind of give it a accent look from the outside. And that is pretty much done. And the other thing left is this. And I'm just only doing this just for looks, to put all the utilities in between. And I'm not sure if this helps the utilities, the equipment, from taking damage from the storm. I'm still not sure if it helps with any of that, but I am just basically adding this anyways. Yes, looks like something glitched, like I cannot put this on top. Let me put this here. Yeah, it's not letting me. Yeah, for whatever reason it thinks there is something there and won't let me close it. That's weird. Demolish. There's nothing to demolish either. Yeah, okay, anyway, you close this and do this if you like. But otherwise, yeah, that is pretty much the design. You can obviously make everything nicer here by putting rails on the side, but I usually don't do, because going to a deep desert, I have to do this every week, so I just cannot live like this. So alright, there you have it. That is the build of my current deep desert base. Alright, I hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Otherwise, enjoy the game, have fun, and I'll see you all in the next video.